For a more complete story of the beaver, why not contact the Canadian Wildlife Service in Ottawa?
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
How's it feel to be the same gender as this?
That's why I say I, like every American I'm speaking with, we're ill about this position that we have been put in, where it is the taxpayers looking to bail out. But ultimately, what the bailout does is help those who are concerned about the health care reform that is needed to help shore up our economy, helping the... It's got to be all about job creation, too, shoring up our economy and putting it back on the right track. So healthcare reform and reducing taxes and reining in spending has got to accompany tax reductions and tax relief for Americans. And trade, we've got to see trade as opportunity, not as a competitive, scary thing, but 1 in 5 jobs being created in the trade sector today. We've got to look at that as more opportunity. All those things under the umbrella of job creation. This bailout is a part of that.
Say what you will about Trump, he's never been that much of a train wreck.
I cannot sleep with as many people as I want to without being judged. When men do it, they're congratulated.
Why?
So when a moderately attractive male wants to have sex with a moderately attractive female, he generally needs to take her out for dinner, be special, intelligent, witty, interesting, and really sort of impress her. However, when a moderately attractive female wants to have sex with a moderately attractive male, all she really has to do is say, "Hey, you want to go somewhere and fuck?"
Why do you consider a woman a tease if she doesn't sleep with you after 3 dates, but a slut if she sleeps with you on the first date?
And what?
This simply isn't true. And generally speaking, it's women that call other women sluts, not men.
What world does no mean yes?
No means no.
Why?
In this one, actually, because you seem to forget that words carry tone. For example, let's say I'm asking a woman to have sex with me, and I say, "Hey, baby, would you like to have sex?" And she goes, "I suppose." You get the distinct impression that she really doesn't want to have sex, even though she said that she would. Likewise, the answer, "Not really," can lead you to a different conclusion.
Why do you say that women are too emotional to be leaders?
Then justify catcalling by saying men just can't control themselves.
Why?
No man justifies catcalling by saying that men can't control themselves. This is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Who believes that nonsense? But you know what? I'll make an argument to justify street harassment to you right now. And it goes a little something like this. Men have freedom of speech. So do women. They can say whatever the hell they want to anyone, as long as it doesn't break any laws. And since we're constantly told that women are strong, powerful, independent, and in charge, why do they care about a "hey baby nice ass" as they walk along the street? Why would women allow that to bother them? They're in charge of their feelings.
Would you ever send an unsolicited dick pic?
I wouldn't, because I'm not a fucking moron. But some men are fucking morons. You gotta put things in perspective. My advice to you would be to take that picture and forward it off to as many people as you can.
Why do you feel like it's okay to harass women or make offensive comments about women, but when somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay?
That's nothing. I'm going to show you a video of men who are laughing about a story where a woman had her private parts cut off and thrown into a garbage disposal. These men actually think it's okay to laugh at this because they don't know the woman involved.
According to the Orange County DA's office, Catherine Q. Becker is accused of cutting off her husband's penis with a knife, taking his penis and throwing it into the garbage disposal. She's been charged with felony torture and aggravated mayhem. Police say Becker attacked him because he filed for divorce. She's being held. She goes, "That'll teach him." She is being held in a California jail while her husband remains in the hospital.
I bet you that those prison guards are wearing one of those things that footballers wear? Those metal cups.
Oh yeah, that the athletes wear.
Yes, yes.
Jockstraps. Cups.
Yes. I mean, I don't know the circumstances. I don't know why he filed for divorce. I don't know what was going on between them. However, I do think it's quite fabulous. Can you just imagine that thing whizzing around the disposal? It's like hysterical.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong clip. I don't know what I was thinking.
You have to sit with your legs so wide open.
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
Really? We're comparing breasts to balls now? Alright, I guess two people can play at that game. I mean, why do you wear a bra? Most men have their balls hanging out free and love it. Going commando.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex? Even though we literally birth you. Like watermelons through like this.
Why is it
Women are physically weaker than men. It's genetic. Deal with it.
so bad to show your emotions?
It means you're human.
The hell are you talking about? Men show their feelings all the time. You've never seen a man being happy? What you're talking about is sensitivity. It's an important distinction to make.
Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me?
What?
That's right, because women are completely attracted to feminine men. Totally.
Is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
Why is it your first instinct to doubt that the man didn't rape that girl? I mean, it's not like there's real-world examples of women lying about them being raped for attention or anything.
Do you think women that wear makeup are false advertising? We can say the same thing about your dick size. Why?
That's right, I totally put concealer and blush on my dick to make it appear bigger. It's really hard to get the shadowing right, and you have to look at it just from the right angle to make it, really...
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
Do you have a coochie?
Well, considering half the population is female, and they voted for these people, no, it's not weird at all. But I mean, if you have a problem with it, what you should do is go and run for office, and then you can resolve these issues. But that would require work.
Why are you so afraid of gender equality?
We're not afraid of gender equality. We're afraid of assertions of gender equality, which aren't true.
Do I deserve to be paid less than you?
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
How is that fair?
In what world does your choice of profession not matter? The reason women earn less than men is because they don't take the jobs that are hazardous and backbreaking. You don't see them doing wiring in the dead of winter on a construction site where their fingers freeze. You don't see them on oil rigs where there's a really good chance they'll be crushed by machinery. You don't see them doing crab farming where they'll be lost at sea and drown. You don't see them really doing combat roles where they get shot at. So if you really want to address pay inequality, grab up a shovel and get digging.
Why are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome! More money!
We're not?
Why are opinionated women seen as bitches?
When opinionated men are seen as bosses.
As someone who works in an industry where there's more women in positions of power than men, I can tell you that some women as bosses are absolutely wonderful, and some women are complete bitches. Have you thought that maybe, just maybe, with all these people coming up to you and saying you're bitchy for giving your opinion, that, maybe it's not systemic oppression, maybe it is that you actually are a bitch?
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
Why should we fight your battles for you? You're strong, independent woman. Get your own shit done. I mean, I'm supposed to ostracize myself from my friends, potentially, so that there's a slight chance that you might not hear something that you don't like? Fuck off! I mean, how fucking entitled do you have to be to sit back and think that other people should take actions to make your life easier?
Why are you so afraid of recognizing your own privilege? Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
Well, Asians make more than white people on average, so doesn't that mean you're privileged? Thanks again for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, share with your friends, or comment. It is very much appreciated. Have a great one.